It's difficult to make any personal progress in this life if you can't be accountable. Accountability is the opposite of the victim mentality. One of the secrets of success is to be accountable. You just have to have accountability. And we can take accountability in a lot more situations than we typically do. The more accountability we can take, the more we can grow and progress. I like to take on responsibility, and when there's a problem with my team that I'm working with, or a customer or a client or something, is to take it all on myself and just make it a point. It's all my fault. I was a jerk. I messed up. I can see where I went wrong. And it's amazing what it does for the relationship, but also for me and for my personal growth. We have choices everywhere we go. We never are doomed to be a victim. I like to use the example of taking a drive. Let's say you took a drive to the gym. You're ready to go to the gym, decide to go to the gym at a certain time, you get in your car, you drive to the gym, and as you're going through an intersection, you get broadsided by a car that ran a red light. Now, you could be a victim in that situation, but you don't have to be. You made some choices. It wasn't your fault. You did not your fault the accident happened, but you still made choices that made it happen. You left at a certain time. You drove the car. You chose to drive the car. You chose to drive that route. And so you do have some accountability, even though the accident is not your fault. We always have choices about how we handle things, about where we're going and what we're doing. So just take a look at your life, look around and say, how can I be? I like to just look around and see, how can I be more accountable? See if you can look in your life and say, how can I be more accountable in this relationship, in this event, in my life every day, and the things that are happening to me. The more accountability you can take, the more personal progression you can make in this life. So a challenge for you. Look around, look for opportunities where you can be more accountable than you ordinarily would be. Just find some little incident that where you're really accountable, and then I'd like to hear about it. Maybe you can share it in your comments. When I wrote Life Mastery, I had a little section on how to be accountable. And in it, I shared a poem that I really like. It's used frequently in recovery programs, and I used it when I wrote Life Mastery. I thought it was so good and so spot on. I wanted to share it. I'd like to share it with you right now. And if you're interested in reading it again, you can, of course, find it online, or you can buy a copy of Life Mastery and read it in there. But here's how the poem goes. It's by Portia Nelson. Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I'm helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down a different street. When I was a child, my parents were divorced and my mother remarried for a short period of time. And during that space of time, things happened to me that shouldn't happen to a child. But it was interesting. I didn't just plan not to be a victim of those things. And it wasn't terribly traumatic, but still could put a lot of people into therapy. But it never did for me. And I think it came instinctively for me. And I remember one time my mother saying, "You're just mad at me because of the things that Max had done." And I thought, it never even occurred to me to be mad about those things or to be traumatized by it. It just was a thing that happened. And I think we can all, even though that came to me naturally and doesn't come to everybody naturally, we can all take that mindset that I don't have to be a victim of the situation. And the more I don't have to be a victim, the more power I feel in making choices that take me a different direction. If this resonates with you, pick up a copy of Life Mastery. There's a link in the comments below on how to order that book. And then go to page 20 and read the section on Be Accountable. But if this resonates with you on this section, there might be more in Life Mastery that you'll enjoy and like. And follow us for more information on the same line. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video, and we can talk about a new topic about how to move you forward.